Welcome everybody. My name is Nellas and this is the first episode of my Minecraft survival Let's Play. This is very exciting. I'm gonna admit I'm also a tiny bit nervous. I bought myself a microphone recently. I have been given a voice, so to speak. It does feel very weird to sit here speaking to myself basically, but I do really want to give it a try. I've been really enjoying making the creative mode based videos, and I really wanted to shift over to survival as well because it's just usually the main way that I like to play the game. So we are standing here in a freshly generated survival world. Now I chose this seed because for one I needed a mountain, like the side of a mountain, a kind of cliff-like feature, which we have right here directly at spawn, which is amazing, overlooking the ocean. And to even add to that, we have this beautiful, gigantic coral reef, which is, yeah, it looks amazing. And also I see a ruined portal down there, which we will be checking out quite soon. But for now, let's just get started with the basic tools. So the reason that I needed this cliffside is because it's kind of in regards to my philosophy of how I like to build my survival bases. Now there's people that start by designing, coming up with an amazing exterior of a build. They design a beautiful building that looks great from the outside, but then I always find myself having the problem of having to fill that exterior on the inside. You're kind of basically bound to a specific space that you have created, meaning you either need to fill more space than you otherwise would, or you have limited space at some point, because, you know, as you progress in your survival world, your collection of bits and bobs just keeps growing, obviously. That's why I tend to build a facade of a building, just the front. I will put it against the side of a mountain like this one, which is why this spawn is just perfect for the first project that I have in mind, which is of course the base, where we will spend a lot of time, where we will live, we will keep our things. When you have a facade like that, you can basically dig inside the mountain, you can dig underground as far as you want, you can have as much space as you want and need. You're not as committed to a specific shape as you are with building like a normal complete building exterior. Now let's go take a look at that ruined portal down there. Some iron, that's nice, but otherwise it's not really all that useful. Thorns just like, oh gosh, I'm drowning. Now I'm in dire need of some food. Oh, that's a start, I guess. You can't, can you cook this? I don't think so. I get poisoned. Nope, well, yeah, that did it. But I think it's time to go on a little adventure. Actually, the sun is starting to set, which is a little bit scary, but maybe if we'll find sheep, we could make a bed, and that would definitely make me feel a lot safer. Yeah, I really like this terrain with like a lot of cliffs, and so the plan is to build a little village once we've done like basic. Once we have the base that we are gonna live in ourselves done. And yeah, this area seems pretty perfect for it. Oh, that's good. I'm sorry, cow. I need to murder you. Yeah, so this is kind of dangerous right now. I usually like to sleep my first night away, because I'm a wimp. Oh, but oh god. I kind of wasted time before because I was rambling on about dumb stuff instead of actually like taking care of my own safety. Yeah, I don't see any sheep around. I am quite wary though, because of the darkness and the mobs and the scariness. Alright, there we go. I think I'm safe in the water. They can't get me in the water. Still haven't spotted any sheep though, which is what I'm really looking for. So it looks like, once I've got this, oh, well, I mean that works as well, I guess. It looks like the area around here is, like in the near vicinity of spawn, is mainly these little islands and lagoons, rivers in between them, which is pretty cute. Is he a sheep? I need to check though if it's only the one, then I won't kill it. I have to get the iron and make shears. Looks like it's the only one. Oh dear god, I'm gonna die. Okay, I'm gonna go back and make shears with the iron that I got from the portal, and then we'll try and make a bed. Alright, so I have my shears, I have a friend, and let's go back immediately. So I think it was somewhere behind this little... It's not really a mountain range, is it? It's like 7 blocks tall. There's the pumpkin, I remember you. Oh, and the sun's already starting to come up again. This has turned into a real quest, hasn't it? Here we go. Isn't that beautiful? The sun coming up. Naked sheep to your left. Birch tree to your... Oh, there we go. Thank you. I think I should really get a boat. I keep swimming most of the time. And it already feels like home. Here we go. Plonk. Alright, and now it's time to start gathering the resources for our very first build on this world. And the two main things that we'll need are oak wood and sandstone. Smooth sandstone, that is. I already have some oak wood, as you can see, and there's more like saplings growing over there. But yeah, I definitely need more sand. So I'm gonna venture out to see if I can find a desert. And gather up as much sand as I can, you know, without having shulker boxes and an ender chest yet. I'll also need a bit of quartz and warped wood, so I'll have to go mining afterwards, so that we can go to the nether. Which isn't scary at all. But yeah, let the grinding begin. Now, I would like to use this time to introduce myself a little bit, because I haven't really done this on this channel before properly. I'm Nellas. I'm 18 years old and I live in Germany, and my current life feels kind of strange. I'm preparing for university, you know, trying to squeeze out that last drop of inspiration for art projects while also getting started at a new part-time job. Because apparently when you turn at 18 and graduate, you, in quotes, become an adult and have to take on responsibilities. And whenever that stuff becomes too overwhelming, I turn to Minecraft. Because Minecraft is safe, it's a world that I understand, a world that makes sense. And it also fuels my creativity. That's why I still have a passion for the game after 7 or 8 years of playing it. It's been a long time. Granted, there were some pauses in that time span, but especially in this year I've been falling in love with the game even more, inspired by content creators like the Hermits, for example, from the Hermitcraft server, that helped me stop basically being a boomer and open my heart for the newer versions. Because as I grew older, so did the game, and at first both of those things were hard to accept for me. Now only one of them is. So even though I've been delving deep into the vanilla survival experience this year, I haven't been doing a very good job of becoming a part of the Minecraft community. I've just been passively watching videos and live streams without actually interacting with anyone, because it's kind of scary meeting new people. But I decided to push myself by making this channel. Even though I'm still really freaking scared, like putting my voice out there on the internet like that, it is really freaking scary. But yeah, I'm not the best at like wording things, getting to the point. Even this paragraph right now I've kind of pre-written because because there's just a couple things that I feel like are important to say for me personally. But yeah, I want to kind of overcome that fear that I have of like putting myself out there, and so I'm pushing myself by doing this series, for example. And because when you share something that you have a passion for with other people that share that passion, it only enhances the experience so much more and lets you appreciate that thing that you love so much more. And yeah, so any like kind of comment, feedback, suggestions you leave down below, they are honestly really appreciated. There are a few more reasons why I started this channel. I simply wanted to try out video editing, see if that's something I enjoy doing, and so far I very much so do. And also, since I left school, I've been looking for a way to practice my English, and I can do that as well by making these videos in English. So here we are. as you saw in the clip, I dug down all the way to diamond level, made this little mine, and these are the resources that we got from that. And I used all the coal that I found to, for one, smelt up some iron, and also all of the sandstone that I gathered before. So this is all the smooth sandstone that we have now, which is pretty decent. I hope it's enough. I'm not really sure, to be honest, but hopefully it will be. So the next things to do now is get obsidian to make another portal. So let's do that. Let's make a first. We need 3. Our first diamond pickaxe. There we go. And let's hop down into the caves. I did stumble upon some cave systems, of course. Down here that I explored bits of it, but definitely not the entirety yet. There's still some dark tunnels that I get unexplored. And then I did a little bit of strip mining, but only these 2 short tunnels until I found some more diamonds. So I found the first vein, which was a 2 diamond vein that you saw in the clip. Those were the first... Oh dear god. That scared me. Those were the first diamonds that I found here in the caves, and then I strip mined until I found another one, which was a 6. Oh dear. Oh my gosh, I'm being reckless. Which was a 6 diamond vein. And that's enough for a pickaxe, so that's where I stopped. Didn't bring any torches, that's really smart of me. Anyway, how many do we need? 10? 14 if you want the corners? Let's go with 10 for now. Alright, there we have it. Let's go back up. I think for now we'll just put the portal here inside of the mine entrance. And we'll find a neater place for it soon, hopefully. Oh, let me do this right. It's always embarrassing when you put down another portal and... Oh! And place down water instead. Oh, luckily I placed the torches further up on the wall. It's always embarrassing, I meant to say, when you build another portal and it's like completely off. It's like a 4x4, or no, a 2x2 is even worse. But I think I'm doing it right. I hope I am. But yeah, we have 2 left, so plonk plonk, there we go. And let's light it. So I think I'm ready to go in. Luckily we already found that golden chest plate, so the piglins won't start attacking us. Yeah. Are you ever truly ready? Are you ever? Okay, let's hope for a warped forest, please. Well, that's another race. I guess that's fine also. At least it's not the crimson forest, which is like, I think, the worst biome you could spawn in. Oh, that's right over there. Speak of the devil. So the goal now is not to get shot at by that ghast. And also to gather quartz and find a warped forest for the warped wood. So I don't want to go in that direction because of the crimson forest and the Pumbaa Hoglin thingies that live in there. Then this direction is just lava. So I'm thinking over there maybe we can get oh. Well, this isn't looking great. Okay, so I don't have a lot of food, so I can't stay in the nether for very long, but I'm gonna try bridging over there. Oh, this isn't scary at all. Oh dear. I hate this. Okay, where are we going? We need to get down there somehow, it's the problem. I guess I'll just have to dig. I think I should have brought more pickaxes, to be honest. Let's just do this. Go. That was probably intelligent. Make a nice staircase so that we can also get back up again. There we go. Yeah, that's beautiful for sure. Okay, so there's a soul sand biome over there, and it looks like a basalt delta over there. But I'm not spotting a warped forest yet. Probably would have been smart if I wrote down the coordinates to my portal. Oh no. Oh! There's another fortress right there. Well, that's good to know. Not what I was looking for, but it's very handy that it is right at spawn, pretty much. Oh, okay. I shall face you. Oh, I did that amazingly. Yeah. Yep. This is fine. I didn't bring enough food for this. Always bring a bow into the nether, you stupid. This is embarrassing, okay. I shall retreat. I shall face you another day. I do really need to go back. I don't have any food. I wasn't well prepared for this. I gathered up some more food and I hope this will be enough. So yeah, let's hop in again. Hi there. Hello there. Alright, we're just gonna follow the same path again we took earlier. And see if we can find a warped forest if we just go further into that direction, because yeah, I still don't want to go to the lava and to the crimson forest in the other direction, because it's freaking scary. Okay, so this is where the fortress is. Maybe if we go like underneath it, but I think we'll just end up in the Soul Sand Valley. It looks like, at least. But we'll see. Alright. Yeah, so... that's definitely the Soul Sand Valley down there. Yeah, I really hope there's a warped forest relatively close by, because we're gonna need quite a decent amount of... oh dear god. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine, I love the nether. Yeah, we'll need a lot of the warped wood. And it would be very handy to have access to that easily. But it's not looking all that great. The render distance is also very low, but still. So over there it looks like there's another crimson forest, and then here we have a lava lake again. That's just amazing. I also need to remember to pick up all the quartz that I come across. I think I'm gonna have to face this with a skeleton. Oh my gosh. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna go back, I think, into... well, away from the fortress. Because I don't want to have to like cross that entire Soul Sand Valley in hopes of finding a warped forest behind that. Because yeah, as I said, I hope to find one relatively close, so I'll just kind of try to circle spawn, I think, and see if we'll get lucky there. As much as I fear the Crimson Forest, it does really look really cool. Like this is especially on that like steep cliff. It's really awesome. Oh, look at that! I recognize that color. Yeah, I love how much the warped forest stands out. Okay, so that's great. So we know which direction to go. Let's see. Spawn is east. Alright. Didn't write down the coordinates of the portal again. Yeah, I did that. Okay, so we're gonna circle that bastion. And somehow get over there to the warped forest. And just gather up some logs. This is still warped forest. Says. Let's just keep digging, I guess, and see if we get out on the other side. Ah, there we go. Alright. Yeah, that's looking better already. Let's get over there safely. I'm really happy we found one. That's really good. Just hope that I'll find my way back after as well. Alright, so let's start taking down some of these stems. I think I just redeemed myself. Yes! The second nether trip definitely went a lot better. I didn't even need all the food that I brought. I've gathered a lot of the warped stems and some quartz. I hope it's enough. I think it is. We'll see. And I must say, this is probably the best nether I've ever had in a survival world. The portal is in a really decent place. We have all the biomes really close. Like the basalt deltas and the Soul Sand Valley is over there, behind that like bulk of netherrack, as well as a fortress, and then in that direction we have the Crimson Forest, the Warped Forest, and Bastion also not in sight but really close. So yeah, that's actually really lucky, and there's a lot of exploring to do in the future. And now that we have gathered all these materials, I say we put them to good use and finally start building. I really like it. I think it turned out great. This place is starting to feel like home, I think. So obviously the building is not done. Like even the exterior. We're not gonna even speak about the interior. But there's no windows yet. I still need to get the glass panes. Also, there's supposed to be lecterns in front of the windows, which I don't have yet. And then I'm also missing some quartz pillars still, so I have to go back to the nether to get those. And also back here are supposed to be spruce trap doors, like all around this, to give it a bit more depth. And I haven't found spruce yet, so that'll have to wait as well. But yeah, I think we have a pretty clear plan for the next episode, which is all of this whole mess. We're gonna start digging into the mountain, but also pulling it forward a bit here on the upper part, so that the house is like really completely against the mountain and doesn't just float there, which is looking pretty weird. But I'm really happy with this. Yeah, I really like the style of the building. I think I pulled it off quite well. So I'm going for a bit of a Mediterranean, like ancient Rome type style or type of architecture. There are gonna be more buildings similar to this in this style, like smaller ones, maybe even bigger ones. I do have some projects in mind. A few will be facades like this one against mountainsides, and others like full houses that stand on their own. We're gonna have villages, we're gonna have farms and all of that, but for today I think we already did quite a lot of work starting this base. And I hope it gives you an idea on the kind of style that I'm going for with our first project here in the area. And I hope that it will come to life and yeah, make this area feel like home. And that's actually gonna do it for today. I hope you enjoyed this very first episode here in our new world. It's still feeling very strange to me. I guess I have to get used to it. I hope I'll manage to like loosen up a bit more in the future. But I did really have fun making this episode, and I'm excited to see where it's gonna go, and I'm excited to see the ideas that I have in mind come to life here in this Minecraft world. And again, if you have any kind of feedback, any ideas, tips, suggestions, whatever, I'd love to see them down below. Yeah, if you have any, like, even if it's just a weird idea for what I could do in this world, I love to hear it. I'm completely open. So yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!